Let's adjust a few options and make this Madden yours. You can come back and change this anytime in the settings menu.
Regulators. We regulate any stealing of his property. We're damn good, too. But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the... You know what I mean? Earn your keep.
Menu narration set to 100. Subtitle scales the volume of the menu narration. Menu narration set to 100. Subtitle scales the volume of the menu narration.
Miami has a dolphin, the greatest football team.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position. That's the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Check it in. Check the guard.
Here's May. And his first look is incomplete.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come because they're blitzing to start this ball game, and it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
Throwing here is May. Pass caught. It's Romeo Dobbs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That's good for a Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To the air, May. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky. Looking to throw, May. He'll dump this down to Stevenson. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
To throw, it's May. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Dolphins offense set to take the field, led by Malik Willis, who is getting his chance as the starter after backing up Jordan Love the past 2 seasons in Green Bay.
Just 6 starts in his first 4 seasons in the NFL, but the potential is vast. 3 total touchdowns and 0 turnovers in his only start last season. They think he's going to be excellent for their team.
Steps away to his left. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action. Flexing his muscle at the 30. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Willis showing off the wheels there. He gets him the 1st down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge...
And nowhere to run for Willis. He goes down. Credit the sack there to Harold Landry. 30-yard line, 2nd and 12. Willis out of the gun. Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on it there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. To throw, here's Willis. Dancing to his left. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And that one not fooling anyone. It'll go down as a completed pass, but it will lose a big chunk of yardage. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Willis looking to throw it. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything to hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. They do go for it. Here's Willis. He's got it complete to Tolbert. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down.
It's a turnover on downs.
They'll throw with May. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Henderson. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up second down.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
A carry here for Trevion Henderson, and he'll go down at the 28. 7 yards there and a first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
28-yard line.
The tight end Henry here in motion. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That'll be swung out wide here for Henderson. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. On the draw, it's Henderson. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
From the shotgun, May with it. Dances by him. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
At the 14-yard line.
They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Ramondre Stevenson taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Patriots post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it was polished off by a Ramondre Stevenson touchdown run. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So Miami coming out for their second drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. The drive starts with a run from Achane. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Excellent job on the tackle for loss by Harold Landry, shooting into the backfield. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Again, it's Achane. They're going to drop him behind the line yet again, and things going from bad to worse. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Willis. Washington's got him. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
They'll go. Achane. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backward. 34 now. Here's 1st and 10.
The result of the play is a turnover on downs.
May going to give it to Henderson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 34-yard line.
Play action. May. Throw right side going to be taken in by Henderson. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Trevion Henderson, 34 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, get fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
14. Dolphins.
The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20.
Taken down at the 19.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. They work now on 2nd and 9. Achane here, they stay on the ground. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Achane. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. They do go for this. Here's Willis. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving.
If there's one thing they aren't lacking in, it's confidence. They took a big and maybe unnecessary risk going for that 4th down. He put them on his shoulders, though, and paid off the big-time gamble.
It's caught. Tolbert. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Miami.
Oh, he fakes a spike.
And that is going to wind up incomplete. So they tried to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out. Now Willis to throw. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Right back to the air with Willis.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking a little further down inside the 40. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs.
The Dolphins.
It's going to burn the first of their timeouts. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And leading them out is their fifth-year quarterback.
And what an incredible athlete with a cannon for an arm. And he's drawing comparisons to some of the best mobile QBs the league has ever seen. In addition, this is a young man who's learned from his mistakes along the way, prepares really well each and every time now, and he's got an opportunity to blossom in this system.
They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Play action. Here's Willis. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now Willis to throw, being chased out left. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert.
3rd
and 2.
Number 1, Jalen Tolbert. It's a gain of 13, but it's 3rd down.
Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. Well, but it's not going to work. He'll go down, and they got him. And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Willis now off of play action. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And we know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but a little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball.
Some disagreement down on that sideline. The red flag is out, and we're going to get a challenge.
The previous play is under review.
And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over.
Yeah, remember now, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear video evidence to the contrary. And I give these officials a lot of credit. Such a tough and demanding job. You and I both know that. Yeah, they make the right call way more often than they get it wrong.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful for...
welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Here come your defending Super Bowl champion, Seattle Seahawks! Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. The reigning Super Bowl champion Seahawks taking the field behind a guy who has now established himself as a franchise quarterback in Sam Darnold.
How about that? Super Bowl champion with the Seattle Seahawks after having a big year the season before the Minnesota Vikings. What has allowed Sam Darnold to get here? I think perseverance. Every stop, he's found a way to get through it, and in most cases, found a way to get better.
Second down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. It's the electric return man getting involved in the passing game, Rashid Shaheed. 7 yards there and a first down.
And the Seahawks first down.
Off of play action, Darnold. A short one caught by Barner. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be second down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
And from the gun, here's a handoff to Charbonnet. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit hot.
To the right side and intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
So here come the Seahawks now for their first drive. Commanding the offense will be the highly touted USC product, Sam Darnold.
And the thing with Sam Darnold is we know the skill set is there. May not be the most mobile or strongest arm quarterback in the league, but usually plays with really good poise and at his best, like a point guard in basketball, able to move around and distribute the route.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Back to throw, Darnold. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw is Darnold. And that will be incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And look at this, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
On 1st and 10, it's Charbonnet.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. Yeah, he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
So the penalty erases their earlier loss. Now it's 2nd and 8. Darnold now to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Now Darnold. And this is going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive.
And they'll start on the ground with Charbonnet.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Whose house? Please welcome your 2026 Los Angeles Rams.
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Chiefs offense ready to take the field with none other than the three-time Super Bowl MVP, Patrick Mahomes, leading the way.
Boy, it's great to see him back on the field after tearing his ACL last season. And most people know about the ability. We've seen it for so long. Never forget about the determination. Let's make him get back to elite play and fast.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and a couple.
At the 44-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
It's third down and 2 yards to go.
Now Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Puna Ford, the one to get to him and drop him. On fourth down, Matt Araiza sent on to punt. And Xavier Smith deep for L.A. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. The Rams offense onto the field led by the 18-year veteran who earned his first NFL MVP last season, Matthew Stafford.
And the numbers, absolutely off the charts. The ability to play big in big games, we've seen it all the time. The most underrated part of his game is toughness. This guy continues to get better with age.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Stafford. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
At the 44-yard line.
Now Stafford. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Soon this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Brings up 2nd and 15 at the 39-yard line.
And what in the world? Not sure if he just heard a whistle there or what, but for some reason he spiked the football. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously he is well short of the first. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
As the visitors head back out, we take a look at the defensive coordinator for the home team. His guys looking to come up with a stop here in this tie game. Good starting field position for McVay. Unhappy on the sidelines visibly. He's made the decision to reach for the red flag. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining. And they'll run. It's Ken Walker. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 22 yards there, a first down.
22 yards. First down, Chiefs.
Now here's Mahomes. And Walker has it. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 19-yard line.
Straight ahead, Walker. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
That is caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Mahomes now to throw. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Walker is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play, just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Rams nothing.
So that drives 7 plays in length. And it was Ken Walker finishing things off with a touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, caught at the 21. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he'll get this up over the 25 and the 26.
He was brought down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
So on 4th down, on his Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is caught. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Okay, that was a fake punt, and it was successful throwing the football. I know you threw the football in your past off of a fake.
Yeah, but unsuccessful back in my high school days. Old Tim Jones dropped it, hit him right in the numbers. But I'll tell you what, these guys, they love this opportunity, don't they? A chance to get involved.
They certainly do, and many of them were quarterbacks or big-time players when they were in high school and college. So to get back doing what they did before, always fun.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. It's Blake Corum on the ground. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain.
A 4-yard gain.
Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We've seen this offense go for it on 4th down already on this drive. I wonder if they'll go for it again.
I certainly wouldn't rule it out with these guys. Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down? So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter? I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First down, Kansas City.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. and he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Throw left side, completion to Rice. And he will be out of bounds after a nice pickup. And that will also lead us to the 2-minute warning. Second down and a yard. They'll send Rice in motion. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make the score 14-0.
14. Rams, nothing.
Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt.
Harrison
Butker now to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And the Rams getting set to go now. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on second down.
It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Stafford. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Down at the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second down.
To throw is Stafford. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Now it's Stafford. This ball nearly intercepted. A once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down, straight ahead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
At their own 49-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll run. It's Rashard Smith. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hansen and our great crew here in the Orlando studios set for an abridged version of the halftime report. This game, to this point, a little slow to begin with, but in the second quarter, the offenses started finding their way. We hope we're set for a great second half, so let's get back out to the stadium and rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Nick Bolton there on the tackle. Second and 10.
At the 21-yard line.
Stafford now to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing is Stafford. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Felix Anudike-Uzomah, his second sack of the night.
Brings up second and 12 at the 30.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams.
And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Out of the gun, Stafford.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
He's brought down at the
now second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. When that ball popped free, we can hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
They'll set up the screen to Smith. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. Instead of fourth down, they'll be able to start over now in the red zone.
And field position still has huge value in the NFL. As you said, in the red zone, that really hurts them.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. First and 10.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, first and goal.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big...
And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Tyquan Thornton
there to make the grab.
And the Chiefs take a 3-touchdown lead.
Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing.
Now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that makes the score 21-0. Butker now to kick this one away.
The Rams take over.
The Rams offense and running back Kyron Williams getting ready for their next possession. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 27. He'll hand this to Williams to start things out. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Short throw, it's Higbee. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. This will wind up a loss on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now. On presumably to punt, though he did complete a pass earlier. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. And Kansas City's offense now set ready to go. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Motion man right is Rice. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. Inside handoff, Smith. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A quick throw going to be caught by Worthy. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Rams' 37-yard line.
From the gun, it's Walker. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. Butker's kick here is good. But wait up now, a flag is down. If this is on the defense, they're going to get the first. Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another fourth down. They decline it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game, too. Having the football counts.
You're so litigious.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10
at their own 28-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on second and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Here we go on fourth. Stafford. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They push him back to the 34. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down.
On the counter, it's Walker.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Harrison Butker.
Butker now to kick this one away.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
23-yard line.
And the LA offense ready for this next possession.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
15 yards.
50 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. They run it again with Williams.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Rams, first down.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
A 6-yard pickup.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time.
Nifty move.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And a look here at their signal caller, the fifth-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
On first down, back to Achane. Still going inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane, 55 yards. And the Dolphins go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Riley Patterson now for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And a long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here come the reigning AFC champion Patriots, led by the MVP runner-up from a year ago, Drake May, now in his 3rd season.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game, almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, the other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
The ball on the 32, it's 2nd and 2. They run once more with Henderson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down.
3rd and 1.
Looking to throw, May. And that's going to be incomplete. But, man, his first throw, that nearly went the other way. Instead, it's 4th down.
Harold Baker in coverage.
They'll try and throw for it with May. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the